allowing it's coming to the it's coming it's coming to the rest of the world very soon. One of Australia's biggest banks told all its clients that they're soon going to only be allowing digital transactions. No more cash will be accepted. The World Economic Forum has an entire article about the benefits of a cashless society and how much of a success it's been in China. They're urging all nations to begin the, quote, cash revolution. The next phase is the US. Already many big banks are saying the dollar is about to collapse, which is going to make way for a central bank digital currency. The plan isn't to benefit us. The plan is to control every aspect of our lives.
Alrighty, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Alright, we the brothers from downtown in Florida, from the Campbell province of Babylon. Alright, come on another Lord with an edifying lesson. Alright, teach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that America's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. Alright, that you got to get right with YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, in these times. Once again, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work with true sincerity to this guy abroad. And as you see in the video, all right, as the title going into the M to the O to the T to the B. All right, if you don't know it by now, hey man, you know, do your research. All right, but as you see in the video, you got this guy, Klaus Schwab. All right, who go to these press conferences and go to these meetings. All right, with these other major nations. Okay, all right, having these discussions of major things to happen over time. All right, according to those agendas. And what is that? All right, where it had one of the biggest banks of Australia, okay, has made an announcement that they want to bring things under a digital currency, which they've been talking about this for quite some time now, okay, but they want to bring it under a digital currency to where it is no cash, man. Now, we've always been going into this, you know, start with the elders and apostles, great millstone and down, all right, going into how the CBDC, all right, the central banking digital currency has been a thing that they've been working on for quite some time, all right, over the last couple of years. And if you've seen in the stores, if you've seen in your businesses or any companies, major things have been going digital, okay? It's been a lot more tap and a lot more transforming from cash to the digital payment, all right? So we're in those times where it's prophecies, you know, jumping off of the scriptures, man, okay, off the pages.
That guy also said in that video, he said the World Economic Forum has a whole article going into a cashless society and how it benefits the world, man. You know, they're saying how it was saying how China has done it and how effective it is in China. And so guess what? They're going to incorporate it over here in America as well, all the Western world and also all the Eastern world, man.
Right, which shows you that they have to be in some type of agreements, all right, of understanding, consent with each other, all right, that you know, they have to have these things play out in different areas before they come and bring it here to America, because America's in the power seat, you know. So if anything, he uses anybody else's, he uses anybody else as a project or a guinea pig, according to his agenda, okay. But that's a form of them sitting amongst each other and talking these things out. Because at one point, I had seen someone who I knew, who I was working with, had that thing, man, okay, had that charagma, all right, in their hand, and it's crazy because it's legitimate, was there, you know, and I seen it, man, all right, which showed you that over there they have a different type of system set up, okay, but over here in America you don't have those type of things, okay, which they want to bring those type of you know, those type of restrictions, or looking for a better word for it. They want to bring those plans over here, okay? But over there, you know, they're already putting these things to play, man, okay? But soon, when these daily Americans, all right, lose out on things, they're going to know that this stuff is going to make it mandatory, okay?
Well, you see, when Elon Musk came out with the human trials for the M.O.T.B, guess what? China said, okay, now we gotta warp speed this shit, man. We gotta speed up our trials and our studies on the M.O.T.B.
Right.
You know, they started doing the same thing that America was doing, man.
And it was crazy because the dude that I had worked with, which he was an employee that I worked with, you know, was working with, he spoke on it, how you know, a lot of these people have to go through the process of getting it when they was born, or getting it from you know, a certain age, okay. And if you had a certain family line, that you had to go through that for tracking purposes and all kinds of things. but he knew about it because he had a real wealthy family. Okay, which shows you that was over there, man. That was in Japan. Okay, in China, in the area which he knew a lot about. Okay, because he was raised and born over there. Okay, but that just brought me to you know, that testimony, because these things are already being put in play in certain different areas.
Yeah.
Like over there, what is it, in Sweden or Switzerland? One of the two.
Switzerland.
You know, Switzerland. You know, correct me if I'm wrong with the water.
No, it's like you're right. Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah.
Okay. Which they over there doing that process now, man. That's why you go, when you do research, they over there, their technology is a lot more advanced.
Majority of their population already see it, man.
You're right. Yep. So, and you got companies that are pushing that down here as well. But you see, the main goal is when the Esau makes this thing mandatory, man.
Yeah.
Okay, on a high and mass level. Okay, where it's worldwide broadcast and things like that, and so and so. All right, when this devil make it known you can't do certain things without having it. Okay, that's what's gonna make a difference.
Yep.
Right,
You got the guy that came out with he invented the RFID, the radio frequency identification tracking chip. Okay, the microchip. He said, "What have I done, man? This is the M.O.T.B that the Bible spoke of, you know, because he decided to become a Christian right after or whatever, start reading the scriptures, and he found out, oh shit, I made the M.O.T.B. What have I done? You know, he didn't even know it. You know, and the Lord, you know, the Lord caused his footsteps to lead down that path, man. Right. You know, whether he liked it or not, he had to do what he had to do. Exactly. It's the Lord's see him. It's not his.
Right.
I got a precept though.
Right.
Because I was speaking on how China's following after America and all the things she's doing. It says, 2 Ezra 15:46, and thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person, and the glory of Babylon's person, man, because what? Everything Babylon over here doing, they doing. And then they making everything that Babylon asking for. And sending it over here and paying for it.
Right.
Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. So, hey, now that America's coming out with the C-hip, guess what? China trying to come out with a C-hip. It was America's plan to do a digitalized city, to have camera surveillance on every building and everywhere throughout the city. You know, 5-minute cities and shit. And Babylon or China's over there accomplishing that shit, man. Because what? They knew that this was Esau's intentions the whole time. They want to beat her to it. They want to be greater in technology. They know the world is leading to that, man.
And plus, they have more of a structure over there. You see, they run their society different.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like where you have a lot more freedom over here. That's why a lot of people want to come over here, man.
Yeah.
You know, over there is you have to move a certain according to a certain way. If you don't, you would have a penalty. You know, of not moving that way.
Well,
so
there's also many talks of what? World War III.
Yep.
So that's forcing all these countries to undergo very strict laws and decrees in their countries and forcing it upon their people, and the people's running over here thinking that they're going to be safe over here. Right. And these people are getting ready or gearing up to destroy this place. That's why the Lord said he's going to gather all nations over here in Babylon. It's going to be a melting pot. Okay, that's all the spirit, man. This is all happening according to the spirit. They ran over here to take cover and safety. When the scriptures say, then every man go flee to his own country. You know?
Yep.
It says, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. And it says, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith YAHAWASHI, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. So China gonna get it too, man. That's why we always tell you, hey, even though America's gonna get destroyed, a lot of these other places gonna be going through it too, man. Jacob's trouble is coming upon the whole world because Jacob is scattered across the whole world, you know? So, and if Jacob's suffering, it's gonna be such a godly ass whooping that the other nations gonna feel it, man. The other nations gonna feel the famine. The other nations gonna feel the pestilence. You know, except for Jake. Okay, but guess what? These other nations are gonna feel it because Jake is getting punished so badly, man. But also these other nations got to get punished for what they did to Jake, what they did to the Lord and his people, man. You know, so it's a time that we're coming into in this world that's gonna be unlike any other. And during the height of this time, that's what they're gonna issue in the M.O.T.B, man. That's what this lesson about today.
Hey, they're gonna offer it or put it out there as a solution to a problem, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna try to use it as And what they gonna do is they gonna do it in the intentions of the seeds, man.
Yep.
You know, that's Esau. You know, what you got, bro?
Actually, I had a video. I think I put it up on my Instagram page not too long ago. If I can grab it real quick, because he basically went into that, man. Yeah, put it up on the camera.
Malcolm, you have a lot on your mind.
The sustainable population of our planet is no more than 500 million.
And we're willing to kill 7 billion.
Well, most of those lives aren't worth living. The mass of humanity in Africa, India, China, they live in squalor. They'd be better off dead. The world would be better off without them.
And America will be first.
Yes, well, as our friend Henry Kissinger said, a strong America is the only thing standing in the way of a new world order. We have foreign troops on the ground now, under the UN banner. The country only needs a little chaos.
The American people are resilient. What's to come if the citizens rise up?
Yes, well, when parents see their children starving and families hauled away to FEMA camps for imprisonment or worse, then yes, we expect some resistance at first. But the vanity of nationalism will quickly fade. The people will beg for help. Any help.
Hey, that video had a lot in it, man. You know, really it had a lot in it. And it said that you know, America being itself is a strong, place, man. Well, when you think about it, these elites, man, are no different from these malicious groups, man. Okay, having an inside job. Okay, because what they have planned is what they already set up within it, man. Okay, so this thing is already set up to go a certain accordance, man. Okay, it's meant to go a certain way, and with Esau, it's always been an inside thing. You know, when you look at America's government, when you look at America's you know, higher power seats, they come with a different agenda. Okay, they come with a different motive, and you notice that because some of these things are bent to their will. You see, so when they say, you know, America being like a stronghold or whatever, along those lines, it's because they look at it as these people, man. We have given them so much freedom, so quote unquote liberty. If they was to come down with this type of restriction in a way, they know that they would have that result of revolt. You see. So they have to move in a most deceivable and clever way. And how are they going to do that? By making these things pop off. That's why he mentioned his NWO. And part of the NWO is to bring order, okay, out of chaos. So they have to create chaos within America where everything's popping off so much, so they won't be looked at as the ones that's causing it, but as a natural disaster. Okay, a natural thing that just popped off, and they want to bring the solution of what they will do to help. When the scriptures talk about if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. Then will he declare his wickedness? Roughly paraphrasing that. You see, so he's already in the mindset of knowing what he's doing, and he's always been good at deceiving.
That's his gift.
That's his gift.
Part of his blessings is deception and the sword, man. But in that video that we just showed, I believe it was further on in the video, or it was maybe another video, but he said when they come begging for help, then they're gonna give them that seed hit, man. You know, and they're gonna be forced to accept it because they're gonna look for any form of help, and they're gonna say this can help you, and they're gonna be much more willing to accept it, man.
I think I watched that clip too. That's a beautiful. That's a good clip. Yeah, and that's what they want. Because who was it? Aaron Russo.
Yep.
Who was speaking about these elites already? Yeah, we was talking about these elites, man. We speaking of these elites. We talking about the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the ones that have these banks, okay, and other places in control.
These powerful ruling families.
That's right. These ones that got that hush money, man. Okay?
They're the real kings and queens, man.
Right, they're ruling, and that's who's having the power in their hand to do so. When it comes to making things move upon this place, man, this earth. Okay, but ultimately it's all through the control of YAHAWASHI. But Esau's doing what he has to do on the left hand side. That's why they speaking in evil terms the way they are now. When you see these videos pop out, all right, and things is starting to come to light because he's the wicked. Okay, and he has had he's had an agenda. He has had an agenda since the beginning.
Yep.
Okay.
Book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And who has power? Esau, Edom. Okay, this devil has power to give life to the image of the beast, which going into that N to the W to the O, man. All right, and his military might, his power. Okay, the system he has set up. Okay, this devil, he has the power to do so. Proceeding to Job 9:24, Micah 2:1. Okay, go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So we're seeing it in the form of his speaking when you see things like this dude Elon Musk, okay, coming out with those certain, you know, the monkeys can move. Those are part of those miracles. People can walk again. All right, people can do these certain things. That's their agenda to get that to be accomplished, and the ones that they use that on, and which will be the sickly and ill. You see
these miracles and shit.
Yeah, that's what they want to do, and that's what's gonna get the people amazed, you know. And they're gonna advertise it in the way, just like they do with a brand new iPhone 15, you know, brand new VR Pros and shit like that. Yeah. You know, that's what they're gonna do, man. But they're gonna do it in the. Go ahead. So
If you have an old iPhone, there's only gonna be so much you can do until you have to get a new one. You know, they come out with these updates. iOS 15, iOS 17, okay? And then the old phone that you got, it can only go to like iOS 11, iOS 12. And now in order to keep up with society, everybody's talking about this emoji and that emoji, but you can't get that emoji or those apps or those features to your phone unless you get a newer phone. Yeah. It's gonna be the same thing with society. Right. Society's about to get a huge upgrade. A huge turn of events is gonna come when that C-Hip comes out, and you ain't gonna be able to participate in society, as Klaus Schwab said, unless you get that M.O.T.B, man.
That's right.
You know, you're gonna be an outcast of society, just like the people with the old iPhones consider outcasts. You know.
Why?
You
still got an iPhone?
You don't have this. You don't have this.
You just got iPhone 5 or 8.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And with the iOS, the higher level iPhones, they doing shit that looks like miracles, man. Because technology is getting very powerful. So you're doing face scans and biometric scans and shit, and that's all leading you to what? The C-Hip. Right. If you just really put the pieces together, everything in the society is leading to the C-Hip. You just pay attention, man.
What is it? What is it? What they got a heat? It's an infrared scan. Something like that. When they got like when you can scan and then they see like your heat.
Yeah, a body temperature scan.
Yeah, something like that.
Infrared.
But that's what the point being made is that this devil has very advanced his technology. So when it comes to this M.O.T.B, it's not gonna be any. It's not gonna. The way they're gonna advertise it, the way they're gonna show the miracles, it's gonna be just as they use his technology to his advantage, man. That's all it really boils down to. You're gonna use it to his advantage. You see? Go ahead.
It says.
Read it up a little bit.
It says, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So a lot of, they say they're gonna have some people who's gonna resist. They know that, okay? But who? You see, what you got brothers for us right now, man. And form this is a form of revolting or resisting to these devils right now, okay? Which is why the scriptures speak of us brothers gonna suffer persecution. Okay, some of us might be martyrs of the truth. All right, some of us might be, you know, put down and have to raise again with the YAHAWASHI, man. All right, but in that form, that's what caused, you know, Esau realizing it was going to result, because he said, whoever stands against them, you know what I'm saying, in that way, he's going to kill them, man. Okay, and how's he going to do that? By, you have execution groups they have, okay, where they're going to have ways of executing you. Okay, you got the fire squad, the gun squad, and the gas chambers. Like you said, they have what? Re-education camps, if you want to call it, you know, or FEMA camps, man. FEMA's not well known to be popping out at major disasters for nothing, and things strangely happen for nothing.
Right,
You
bodies
think,
piled on top of bodies.
yeah, I seen something when it happened with what happened it was that one hurricane, Katrina. And I was watching a little documentary on it, and it was talking about how they went to some area where they had big old winds, spinning fans, and they had people who would come over there and work for a period of time because they didn't have nothing over there. And the places they had them set up looked like little miniature FEMA camps, man. You know, so FEMA's been in the game for quite some time and been orchestrating things itself. You see, so who do you think is going to come in front lines when it comes to disaster moments? Esau, man. Okay, FEMA and them.
The scriptures say, if any wickedness happens, thou shalt find him there first.
Beautiful.
Paraphrasing.
Exactly. That's what that was on my mind. So he's going to be there first. So guess what? When it comes to his agenda and no one's not being cooperative, he's going to be there first to slay. He's going to be there first to set the demonstration of this is why you shouldn't do this. You know, he's going to make it. He's going to make a great example out of who he wants to. But guess what? If you don't have YAHAWASHI, all right, if you don't have this truth, all right, those tactics he's going to use is going to affect you, man. You see, which he's gonna come with it, man. And we're gonna grab it, but he's gonna come with it because he already knows there's gonna be some revolting. He already knows there's gonna be some sedition. He knows there's gonna be some rebelliousness. So he's got that certain technology to put on your ass and say,
well, shit, he's playing for that rebelliousness, man.
He can't wait.
He's taking measures because he knows that's what's gonna happen. That's a part of the fucking plan. He wants you to rebel. That's what he's orchestrating for you to do, you know? It goes on. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
wacko,
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. So what is that talking about? The charagma, man. All right. That M to the O to the T to the B. All right, the incision, man. So you have it where, Esau's going to use these things. But for a prime example, like Elon Musk, you know, it's not called Neuralink for nothing, man. Okay, he's going to try to connect you, all right, to this system of his, and how he's going to do that by putting his branding on you.
Just like a cow, just like you brand cattle.
Yeah.
That's how you know this is my cattle. That's what Esau's gonna do to you. He's gonna put his insignia on you, man. He's gonna put his mark on you.
Right.
Okay, and that's gonna be showing the Lord that you belong to the devil, man.
Right. That's you. That's you. You saying you gonna go with Esau and be converted to him, man. Which is a disgrace. Which is what's there's judgment behind that, man. All right. Which we will get into a little later. But there's more. Bring it back for me, BAHASHAM.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. But
So,
that word right hand also goes into dextrose, which means dominant hand. So you may think, oh shit, I'm gonna get the M.O.T.B, but I'm not gonna get it in my right hand. You know, I'm gonna get it in my left hand because that's you know, it says right hand, you know, whereas another instance in the Revelation that it says who got the M.O.T.B in their hand or in their foreheads. So now it didn't even discriminate. You know, it just said hand. You know, but it's gonna be going in the dominant hand, man. Preferably in this spot here. You know, where there's space and in the hand, they're gonna put the M.O.T.B there.
And that's exactly what the co-worker I was working with. That's exactly where he had it at.
Yep.
The whole thing. He had it there.
Rice.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole setup.
Yo, that was such a face movement to me, man, because it was like, yo, and he was a J. Because you know it's crazy because it was J, but it was such a faith booster at the same time because it shows you that this what we reading and what we going into is there. You know, the Lord's making it's there, man. It's like damn. You know, kind of watching his ass like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, this motherfucker got it. Hey, That's why the Lord's to be feared, man. You know, because great judgments will come with that, man. Okay? But you're gonna be seeing a lot of that with those people in that day, man. They gonna be tweaking out. He ain't too wrapped too tight upstairs, man. He was goddamn tweaking and shit. Like, yeah, you know, like he was really off for some stuff, man. All right, but
I think it's a website called I'm looking it up now. It's called dangerousthings.com, I believe.
Yeah. It's a few of them out there actually out there, but one of them are main of them are pertainingly to certain things. They sell it, man. That's why we say it's out there, but it's gonna be a different effect when it's mandatory, man. It's gonna be a different effect when this devil. Cause see, if you're volunteering off rip, Esau's he's throwing his hands up. Hey, well, make the job easier for me, you know. But the ones that he knows are rebellious, it's gonna come down with that fire, man. This devil's gonna come down with that fire. Believe it or not, okay, this devil's gonna come down with that fire, man. You know, shit, it's gonna be crucial out here.
There's one that says the RFID access kit, and the price of it is $144.
Yep.
49 cents.
Yep.
You know, not just spiritual, man. That goes to show you that this is the M.O.T.B, man.
Esau knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and he calls authority both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save
so,
he.
Not rather you free roaming. You go to work every day. You get up every day. You know, scratching your hands, eating back Cheetos, about your feet up. You know, rather you free, rather you're in a bond, where you in prison, where you in chains. Okay. Or rather you rich, you got famous, you money, you got the goods, or rather you poor, you a homeless person sleeping on the side of the street. They don't discriminate. This devil don't. He gonna come with it. It's gonna be brought to your attention. It's gonna be brought forth, man. You see, and it's gonna be talking about what we going into it as of today, man. Okay, go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right. So you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. All right. Save he that you if you got this thing, man. Okay. You know, hey, if you don't got this thing, you're not gonna be able to buy, sell, do any of those things, man. All right. The goal is to don't get it, man. If you got this thing, you already converted to this devil system. You already set it for destruction. Okay. But when he comes with it, he gonna make it where you can't buy, sell, save, none of those things. You might have a day where you get up and go to the store, go do normal stuff. Well, guess what? Just like he did with the whole C-19 thing, and he made it where you can't have access to getting on planes and getting into certain stores. He made it really hard to a certain degree. Same way he's gonna be with it when it comes to the Karagma. All right, that M to the O to the T to the B, and he's gonna make it a lot more harder. Okay. That was a test run. How much more for the real run, man? All right.
Yeah, that just goes to show you the M.O.T.B can't be nothing else but the C-hip.
Right.
You know, the microchip, man. You know, you can't be looking at these guys and saying the M.O.T.B is white woman. It's your cell phone. Okay. It's they say, oh, it's your cell phone. Your phone's in your right hand right now. What if my phone was in my left hand? You know, it makes no sense. Okay, but they'll tell you these things and say it's an embargo or fucking whatever it may be. It's not. You don't need these things to buy or sell, man. It's gonna be something that requires you to have. You gotta be required to have in order to buy or sell. Not only that, they're gonna have your ID in it, all your medical information, all of your information, period, gonna be inside that C-hip. So when they run you up, or when they do these 5-minute cities, they put cameras on every building, and you come through a building, it's gonna scan you, automatically identify who you are when you go in that building. So if you try to steal something and leave with it, they're gonna know this dude by this name with this address stole this.
Hey, they got some stores out there that you don't even go in and buy.
Man.
You don't go in and buy. You just go in and grab and walk out, and they charge you based off of that.
Yeah.
They charge you. You see, so certain places already have it where, you know, what is it, biometric?
I think that's Whole Foods too.
Yeah.
Biometric
scans.
Palm Pay.
Yeah, man.
Whole Foods.
What is it? Something with Amazon. Amazon something. But it's a form of pay with your palm. You see, and they got it in these Whole Foods, these Kroger's, You know, the list goes on.
And they got I think it was Whole Foods. One of these Whole Foods, at least, they got a store that has buggies, and when you put the food in the buggy, it automatically ring you up. You know.
Yeah.
So instead of just going to the register or the desk, they ring you up in the buggy, man.
Right.
You know, everything that's in that car, you got to pay for it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was at a Amazon interview. I was at an Amazon interview, and the guy was talking to us. I said, "Hey man, I want to go buy something." I said, "Okay." And he was like, "Yeah, just don't steal anything." I was like, you know, sorry about that, but yeah, I was you know, at the Amazon interview, and I asked one of the guys who's you know, doing the interviews. I said, "Is it mind if I go get something to eat while we wait?" Because I was like early as hell. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." He said, "Just don't steal anything." I was like, "What the fuck? Don't steal anything? What do you mean?" You know? And
racist.
Yeah.
Hey, if you was a fucking Edomite, you wouldn't say that shit.
Right. He was like, "Just don't steal anything." And I was just like, he was giving the rundown. I was like, "Yeah, the cameras and everything, they already scanning you and scanning the what you have in your hand." Yeah, like it's crazy. So he said, if you even, as soon as you do these certain things, like they already own your ass. You can't get away from it. Can't get around it. So, you know, that just shows you that they have the technology already out there to you know, do these things. And that's at Amazon, man.
That's complete control. They want complete control, man. I remember seeing a video on social media where this dude, it was this old dude. He was an old head. He was in Whole Foods. And he was complaining. He was making a big complaint, and somebody was recording him. He said, "This is my change. I have the exact amount of change. I'm going to buy this." And the clerks was like, "Sir, you can't do that. We don't accept cash forms of payment. You know, you have to do the hand scan or whatever it was, man. But we don't accept that form of payment. You can't do that. You will be stealing if you just put money down and run out with that." You know, he said, "I don't care. I have the money. This is the money. And I'm taking this with me. I paid for it." You know, but you can't really do that, man, because the society is forming around digital payments now. They ain't gonna be accepting cash. They're gonna do away with cash. So cash ain't gonna be a form of currency no more for America, or hey, for any other world of that matter. You know, but it's gonna be all it's gonna be all digitalized, and that man's gonna be considered a criminal for using the old form of payment. It's like putting plastic up on a desk and paying for food.
Well, just hey, exactly. Well, just like they got rid of actual fruit and you know, growing trees, you know, now you have to rely on what they give you in the stores compared to you go outside and get some off of a tree that's been growing there for years, man.
Right.
So Esau wants to take away the ways of how he had things before, over the natural ways of things, how it was before. So how he's gonna do it? By easing that way up upon you, which is through gradualism, man. You see? And it's just a slight difference of a schedule change for this devil compared to you. It's life changing, man. You know, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to, you know, say, look, we're gonna stop using cash. We're gonna do digital, because his ass is under pressure, and he wants to try to do something different because he knows that his form of currency is losing its value.
Yeah, fast too, man.
Quickly.
It says, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them."
So knowing this, all right, you brothers who are hopeful elect, okay, knowing this, you know, we have some state of rejoice, man. Because guess what? This is what we've been reading for so long about, man, to come to pass. And we're starting to see it as it jumps off of these scriptures, man. Okay, as we have that faith and hope behind it. So we have some state of rejoice because Esau's kingdom is not going to stand forever, man. And we know that because the Lord told us that, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea."
Which who's in the power seat? Esau, man. So woe to him, which is destruction, and to the ones that's here in this place as well.
That's subject to him.
Yeah.
You know, your mind is here in Babylon. You all about America. I'm proud to be an American.
Right.
Guess what? Woe be unto you, destruction be unto you, because you trust in this devil.
Right.
And you Israelites that trust in oppression, it's woe unto you as well, man.
Right.
Because what? You didn't trust in the Lord. You trusted in Egypt, and their oppression towards you, you trusted in them.
That's why the scripture says that's going to be your shame and your confusion. You see, you're going to be confused in the state when this devil about to come with it, man. You're gonna be ashamed of the fact that you even trusted in him, and now you have about shot. So now it's gonna be a taste your own medicine. You know, go ahead.
It says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Amen. If you see, when you go to these neighborhoods, who's always propped up in the ghettos and the hoods and the low income areas? Esau, man. Okay.
Like
this
a
devil,
trap.
this devil's always at the ins and the outs. Okay, when it comes to you jakes. So when this devil come down having great wrath, which the scriptures tell you, this is how you know this is the devil, man. The Bible speak of, man. That's how you know this is the wicked. Esau, he can't hide his wickedness. He can't hide his devilish ways, man. Okay, he can't hide it. You see him get mad, his face get red. Scriptures speak about how Esau came out, hair all around and red. Okay, the list can go on, man. This is Esau, and he can't hide his nature. Okay, so he's gonna come down having great wrath. All right, amongst you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, and anybody that stands in this way. You see, because as we speak about that time when he comes down having great wrath, it's gonna come to a time of what? Jacob's trouble, man. He's gonna act out and use all his abilities, his gadgets, his swords, all right, his his tools. He's gonna use everything, and he's gonna lash out like a baby that don't get his way, because he's losing it, man.
Like a spoiled child.
Yep, he's losing it, and he ain't gonna have it for too long. Which we can grab too. Job, I think 4 and 14 or
14 and 5. Yeah.
14 and 5. Go ahead.
It says, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3 in the NLT. "This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled."
And it will be fulfilled. Okay, so these scriptures already was set up. All right, from
aforetime, from the
before
beginning.
time, yeah, to happen, which is a part of prophecy. Okay, we see
Written for our learning.
right, and we seeing this play out, man, which is a beautiful time to be in, man. Okay, and a serious one. Go ahead.
"If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently."
What?
Wait patiently.
Wait patiently. What is patience? Long suffering. The Lord said he's long suffering, man.
We suffering every day. We wait on the Lord to pull up. We suffering this, man. I want
the
this shit to just be destroyed so we can be in peace, and we can forever enjoy the brotherhood and the love of our families,
right,
and our lives. We can actually live our lives. We can live, man. We're just surviving.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, "If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed."
Right. So that was the things that's true. You see, the things that's written are true.
It's promised.
It's promised. That is promising, man. So they bring it back.
It says, It says, "This vision is for a future time. It describes the end."
What book and chapter?
Habakkuk 2 and 3. NLT.
Yep.
It says, "It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled."
It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. So what the Lord set up according to his will be fulfilled. Ain't nothing gonna go against the will of YAHAWASHI. I tell you that. Yeah, nah, man. That's always gonna do with anything that is. You can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. Okay, that's the reality. Go ahead.
"If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently."
So if it seems to tarry in that period of time, right? Go ahead.
"For it will surely take place."
Wait patiently, for it surely will take place.
"It will not be delayed."
It will not be delayed. When you go to the word tarry, means to delay, so it's not going to delay. That's going to accomplish what it was sent forth to do, so to the will of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. All right? Rather, despite what you non-believers feel, despite what you hard-headed niggas feel, okay, despite what anybody feels, it's going to happen according to his will. You see? Shalom, Makyam. Yabashma Shabakta.
Shalom, Maki Yako, Yabashmi Shabashi Kabrakta.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, so and we bring it out to you as the truth.
Right.
What
That's
the
right.
told you, it's about to come.
Right.
You know, and we're telling you that we're in the time that it's here, man. You know, back then it was prophets were visioning these things. They can only describe you, hey, you're gonna need it in order to buy or sell.
Right.
Now we're here because it was revealed to us. We're telling you what you're going to need to buy and sell, and it's the RFID micro C-hip, man. You know, that's the M.O.T.B. And ain't no one escaping that. That's coming.
Right.
You know, it's right around the corner. These devil's plans have been accomplished by 2030.
Right.
Agenda 2030. Look it up. Do your research, man. If you actually just dig into these things just a little bit, you're gonna start to see, oh shit, this devil was he's on our heads, man. He's coming for us, man. And hey, you can't fucking deny the truth. You can't deny the truth anymore, because once people call conspiracy theorists, now everybody's a fucking conspiracy theorist, man.
Right.
Why? Because people are seeing this shit unfold. You know, they seeing the prophecies come off the book and slap their ass in the face just about.
Right. And it's our job to bring it out, to show you, man. All right, because this one, you know, I got a few more. If you can, what was that you read? Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Yep.
Okay, the last part says, and it will not delay, right?
Yep.
So, what is that verse? It says it will not delay, because what? The Lord has it set up a certain way, man. All right. Because guess what? Esau don't have a long period of time of ruling. If you can grab that, Joel
14 and 5.
Yeah, 14 and 5. Okay, because he's under distress. Okay, and that's why he's making reckless decisions. All right, that's why he's just, you know, getting at this point trying to throw out all his magic tricks and deceptions as much as he can, because eventually he's gonna just turn around and show his horns. Which we said that this devil won't come down and have a great rap. Come down and have a great rap, man. Everything else is to deceive you, mislead you, to throw you off. Okay, for the meantime.
Well, I got the scripture you asked for. It says, Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And there are certain things that Esau must fulfill during his rulership. And generally, the main thing is that M.O.T.B, man. You know, and the Lord has appointed his bounds that he can't pass. So guess what? This devil was seeing that he's running out of time. His time is short. So he's going to try to accomplish that goal the Lord told him to accomplish. At the end of the day, Esau's serving the Lord too, man. Okay? On the left-hand side. So he has to obey the commandment of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, which is bringing forth that seed hit, man.
Right, because when you think about a movie, all right, you need someone who's playing the good role and the bad role. You see? And this is the Lord's movie. So you have the protagonist and the antagonist, man. Okay, the good and the bad. And Esau is doing his job on the left hand side, man. Which the scriptures talk about when King David spoke of in the book of Psalms, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword.
That's right.
So that's saying that these devils are used for a certain position, according to left hand side of YAHAWASHI, which is to afflict and do certain things to a certain degree.
Yep.
All right, so Esau has to play his part. All right, and him is being identified in the scriptures, the wicked. He has to do that according to his part of the movie, man.
Yeah.
You see, and this devil gonna do it, and he gonna fulfill it, because you can see how he's doing it now. He's doing it. He's actually advancing in it. You see, more than what was expected. Bring it back.
It says, seeing his days are determined.
So his days are determined. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So the Lord has already set up where this devil cannot succeed from far more what he already has been given. Okay, he only has a limited, okay, to his rulership, to his power, to everything. Okay, for a certain date, time of his own destruction.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what we're telling you, man. That's why it says to rejoice. All right, in the Revelation 12 and 12, because we know that, man. It's just a part of suffering this thing out. Okay, which I got this right here, because we have a job and mission to do according to what's going on, man. We watching, we paying attention, or we seeing the things that we can. Okay, to that protagonist, right? Khan. Oh yeah, that's right. Khan says, we'll grab this, we're gonna grab one more and then we're gonna get out. It says Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahawashi shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, right? Which we are doing, man. Okay, so this devil is being revealed, he's being exposed. This is where persecution could come in. This is where, you know, this devil coming down having great wrath comes in, man. Okay, because he knows that he's been exposed in that time that he has been limited, all right, which is determined, all right, which is going to make him have his back against the wall and lash out, man.
Yeah, the fact that he's being exposed shows that he's at the end of his rulership. You know, the scriptures say, I have made Esau bare. You know, he's uncovered. He can't hide anymore. So all of his secrets are coming out openly. That's why they came up to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and said, how did you find this out? We spent billions and billions of dollars to hide this from you. And now it's being professed among the mountaintops, man.
Right.
Amongst the highways and hedges.
Right. So hey, you know, this is the spirit of the devil coming in, man. All right, you gotta prepare for that. That says Ezekiel 33, verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. So then you will know you have been warned, you have been told, you have been spoken to, man, through the spirit of prayer by Yahawashi, which this is not of our own. All right, this is all through the will of Yahawashi, man. That's
right. That's why Yahawashi said, I come not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me.
Yep.
Okay, so it comes from high up, man, from the highest.
Right.
All this is coming down from the highest. We just relaying the message, man.
That's right.
That's why I did come up and ask up, what's your opinion? How do you feel about it? It's not about how we feel. We just relaying the message, man. Don't shoot the messenger, you know.
Exactly. That's right. So hey, man, you know, going into this M.O.T.B, you got this thing over there in Australia where they, you know, starting to, you know, tweak things into their advantage. Yep. All right. So these high-banking families and these other families, all right, are going to start turning towards the cashless society thing, digital currency, you know. So that's the times we in, man. So, you know, keep watching and hey, what's next?
And remember, you were warned, man.
Mm-hmm.
You were warned. So ain't no. You watch this video and you watch other lessons on M.O.T.B, you were warned. There is no cloak for your sins anymore, man.
Right.
You can't go and get the M.O.T.B and say you didn't know.
Right. Seek your help by Yahawashi while you have the time, and hey, do what's best, man. All right, we're gonna face the east and we're gonna close it out by giving all on praises to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Once again, the boss said that was the Apostle Great Millstone. Teach you one. Till next time we say Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Soon.